So hi guys, welcome to Fire Scope. This channel is all about education, reviews, and all that. Hi guys, welcome to another session with Sit with Nora. So today I am talking about my personal life. What am I going to talk about is the secret of a long distance relationship. But before I tell you the secret of a long distance relationship, I'm gonna tell you a few about myself and why I'm in a long distance relationship and how it came to be. A few years ago, me and my husband, we met 2010. We both knew that we are meant for each other. You know, when you know, you know. Trust me, I'm not going to go into that. We dated, yes, for like 6 months. Deep down, things were going very fantastic. I'm always a believer. I love God. And I met my husband, who was also who loved God. We both gave our life to Christ long ago before we met. So we had God in us. So we knew that when we met, it was God's wish. So everything worked out so smoothly. The dating, the love, it was fantastic. In that process, even I became pregnant. I think I became pregnant when I was even on my graduation. When So I graduated with my baby, my first baby, who's now 12. So in that process, things were moving very smoothly. We loved each other. Trust me, we lay a foundation. We lay what they call a foundation of a relationship. We had God in us. Second, then the love. Then we talked about the plans. You know how everything is. They say you plan, but God has a different plan. But always just keep on putting God in it. And you know, no one knows what happens. You know, all we have to do is trust God. I'll tell you that our dating, I don't want to go into details, but it was the best. The foundation we laid for our relationship was fantastic. And I think God had his own plan, because that alone, we didn't know that it will be the one to help us in the next years to come. Now that's why I'm talking about long distance relationship. There are two types of this long distance relationship. There is one which is foreseen, and there is one which is abrupt. You don't know anything, it happens. And there's one which is planned. Now, which one am I in? The one which is happens when you're not planned. You're not planning anything, and it happens. But remember that because me and my husband, we had laid the foundation of love, dating. We called it a book. He used to tell me it's a book. We have a new chapter, and our chapter has started. God is writing our book, and we are starting it now. So we called it a book. Each time we go on the date, we say God is writing in our book. Everything we did, we used to say God is writing in the book. So we do everything with God in it. Now, no one knows the future, but as I said before, God in it. I remember I became pregnant. Even when I became pregnant, I didn't know that I was pregnant. But he told me, you're pregnant. I was like, how? He said, I know, and you don't need to check. Well, but as you know, African girls, you have to let your parents know. It's a norm, a respect. You don't just carry belly. So I had to tell him, no, we have to tell my mother, because my mom is here, my dad is in Africa. I'm a Ugandan who married a Nigerian, yes. So I had to say we have to go see my mom in proper way, so they know what's happening. Tell them even the plan, whatever we are planning, whatever is happening, we have to tell my mom no, so it doesn't happen abrupt. And we need a blessing, you know. We Africans, we need blessing from our parents. So we did everything. So my mom gave us her blessing. And then I remember on my graduation, yes, that's where he proposed. That's my ring. My friends used to say, oh, Nora, because that's the same month William proposed to Kate, and she had a blue ruby. Mine is a red ruby. So I've had this since 2010. Yeah, sometimes I take it off. So that's my engagement ring on my graduation. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. I don't want to go into details because I want to tell you now the secrets of long distance relationship. Me and my husband, yes, we loved each other. I told you we laid a foundation. We're living together. We had an apartment. So everything was going smoothly. I don't want to talk too much into the love. We all know when you guys are dating and then it involves a baby coming along, that sweet, joyful love of a first young couple with baby. Oh, it's so sweet. So sweet. But when I gave birth to our baby, then there was an incident. I'm not going to go into detail. So he had to tell me, yeah, but at least he was in the hospital. We had our little beautiful girl, first baby. Before she clocked 1, our as I said, at least we laid a foundation of that love, dating. We had to sit down. Now the heavens are starting to crumble down. The dark side of hell is starting to rumble. He tells me that he has to go back to Africa. Not because of anything, but to avoid a certain few things. So we sat down and we had to agree. It was the best. No one wants to leave their family. No one wants to leave their young baby. Remember, now our baby had turned 1. And so it had to happen. December 13, 2011. Please, he didn't die. It's just, what I'm trying to tell you is that it's good to build a foundation Because in that time when we met each other, 2010, 2009 ending, I got to know each and every family member. Each and every of his family member, even those who are in Nigeria, I got to speak to them on the phone. I got to know each and every cousin, auntie, uncle, anyone during the dating time. So I knew each and every one. I met each and every friend of his, I met him. Now, when all these things came crumbling and to the end that he has to go back to Africa, it's because it wasn't his personal choice, but the government choice. I know some of you understand. You either do it the right way or they do it for you. We had to do it for ourselves. But we lay our foundation of love. Yes, I understand. Long distance relationship is not what I would love anyone to go through. But it has to be the grace of God. You as a human being, you have to have the grace of God. The love for your husband or your boyfriend. But the foundation is what matters. The foundation of your relationship. What really both of you have matters. In order for that relationship to work, there have to be that strong bond, love, faith, trust, respect. Those things matter. But before that, God has to be in it. God is the number one builder who makes it. Trust me. Now, I've told you the reason why we had to go into that. It's not by choice. But the reason, number one reason, is the circumstance. And when the circumstance happens, you have to work yourself to find out the medicine of this circumstance. If it happens to you out there, have foundation, lay down the reasons. I believe that if you have the fear of God in it, that goes a long way. Because it's the love of God that will give you the grace, the peace of mind. That alone will take you far. Because most of the time, either I don't know about anyone, but I thank God. Because in that process, I got to love God more. I got to know God more. I got to serve him more. Because it was like, you know, God is a jealous God. I don't know if it was like, oh, okay, Nora, now that you have a boyfriend, now that you're in love, have you forgotten about me? Because yes, come on, yes, I go to church. Yes, I go because yes, I have my baby, I have my husband. Oh, yes, I go to church to go. But God is like, Nora, no. I need you more. I'm not saying it's all for everyone, no. But for me, I felt like God was like, Nora, now this is time I need you more. because I got to know him more during that process. First reason, the secret of longer relationship is the fear of God. Trust me. I don't have any other medicine. I've told you, it's the fear of God. If you have God in you, God will give you peace of mind. God will give you the love. God will, you know, women, we have need, sexual desires, all those things. But when you have God in you, you know that all those things will not be in your mind. You have that love of your husband. You know that you're a woman and you have desire. But all those things will not matter. Because God, the one in you, is stronger than all those things. Sometimes people will tell you, oh, you're a beautiful girl, a beautiful woman. Of course, men will come because the devil is trying as well. But because of the fear of God and you're grounded, you keep on going. Year 1, year 2, year 3. The second reason, you have to look into yourself. You have to look into yourself and know how to bridge the gap. Especially if it's a circumstance, if it's not a short time, maybe business trip or maybe you're going in the country for work, or maybe you're going to serve an army, but you know that maybe 3 years you're coming back. If it's circumstances and you don't know when you're coming back, still long distance and long distance, look into yourself and know how to bridge that gap. Work it out. Work it out with your husband and know when, okay, now that we're in this situation, how do we bridge that gap? How do we close it? How do we find a way for you to come back? Either one of you, whoever is not doing a good job has to go the other way. Now for me, I normally travel the other side because I have freedom to travel. So I go, stay 3 years, 1 year, come back. That's trying to bridge a gap and then work out how this as a family, because it's not good for a man to live alone. Let a woman. There are temptations out there. Trust me, there are temptations. But the one who's in me, is stronger than anything, because I know that if it wasn't for the love of God, it's like a test. Especially when it comes to children. As we parents, it's okay. But those children, how do you explain to them? You're communicating with the dad over the phone. How do you tell them? There's no even reason to tell them. It's not the best. All you pray is that the children find joy. You try as that person, as me. Every time they speak on the phone, every holiday, I have to make sure they go to visit their dad. Even me myself, in order to make that bond and our marriage to strengthen it. nights, birthday, whatever. I don't celebrate Valentine. Christmas. There's so many things. You just sweep. But because during that dating time, we made sure that it was like as if God, I don't know. During our dating time, we did almost everything. We went everywhere. We watched movies 10 times a day. We walked in the street, hold hand, go here, go to dance, go to dinners. Like we did everything in dating. At this time, that keeps you going. You'll be like, oh, if my husband was here, he'll be taking me to dinner because he has taken you before. So that one keeps you going. You've been in the movie. He has done shopping. Because remember, I used to work in Ralph Lauren. So all those Ralph Lauren sales, I would have them. I would wear them. Good shoes, good handbags, good clothes. So all those things, when you remember them, you'll be like, I've had it. When time comes, I'll wear them because that foundation was there. It was there. The pain of it. The pain. Whoever there can relate. Long distance relationships. I told God, don't make me sick. And God knows that. Pregnancies. I have 3 children. Ask me how. Yes, each time I go take the other to see the dad, I come back with my belly. Yes, you have to work it out. And when you meet, you find a way to go, maybe on dates, you go like that. It goes on, even if it's after 2 years you don't see each other, but when you meet, that which you have continues. But I told God, don't make me sick, and God knows that because I don't fall sick. If I fall sick now, who will be there for my kids? Who will wake up in the morning, take them to school? Birthdays, I make sure that I celebrate their birthdays every day. Not to because that is not around. No, because if it was going to be around, it would make it big. So I make sure I do it. What a man can do, man can do better. Yes, I make sure that I give them their birthdays. Shopping, I make sure that I shop for them. I don't care if I don't dress nice. My kids have to be high class clothing. Yes, they have to go places. They have to go watch movie. Because I don't want them to have that. I wish my dad. No. Because even those children, God gave to me. I'm a keeper of them. So I have to do what is best for them. And not do it to be seen, but to do it for God in heaven to reward me. Because I'm just a keeper of those children. Picking up from school is the worst. Dropping off is the worst. The sleepless night, the this and that. I don't want to go into details, but guys, you can just comment if you're in a long distance relationship and you know what what you're going through. Talk. I know the pain. I am still in it for now. So, how do you keep? What's the secret of long distance relationship? It doesn't mean that if that person is far from you, yeah, you give up or start to eat like there is no tomorrow. Start to dress up like I don't care. No, care. Because it's still a relationship. Each time you call him on the phone, you still see that beautiful woman. He knows he left. that even when he's there, he'll be like, oh, my wife still looks good. Yes. Keep that fire burning. Keep that fire burning. Don't give up on yourself. Exercise. Eat well. Dress up well. Make up your skin. You know, let that person miss you. Like, when do I see my wife? Don't give up on yourself. Another thing, communication. Communication is the #1 key of the secret of a long distance relationship. Communication. Communicate to him, but not every minute, every second. Allow him to breathe. Make it like he's here. That communication will be like as if he's next to you. Allow him to breathe. Not every morning, evening, afternoon. Only if there is involvement of children. Yes. Sometimes kids are like, oh, I want to call daddy now. Each time they want, they can. You know? Sometimes just allow yourself. Not every time you show your face. No. Allow him to breathe. But communicate. #2, honesty. Stay honest. Still, even if it's a long distance relationship, be honest. If you're going somewhere, even if you're here, if I'm telling him I'm going to go out with my friends, stay is your friend. Say the truth. A friend of yours has come, is a male friend. Yes, my male friend is coming to see me. Say it. Say it. Because he knows who you are. He knows you had friends before even you met. Not because now he's far from you. You have every Tom, Dick, and Harry. No. Don't start bringing different friends in the house. Respect your home. Honesty. Honesty. If you're going to see him, tell him in advance. Or we are going to travel to come and see you maybe in December. Let him know. Let him know. Be honest. Plan together. Plan. Still plan together. No matter the distance, still plan together. It's still marriage. It's still relationship. No matter distance. Don't let that fire burn. Don't let that love burn. Send him gifts. Birthday, send him. Merry Christmas, send him. Surprise him. Keep that fire burning. Pray for him. Pray for that person. That he will not fall into temptations. Women can be strong, but men are not that strong. Pray for your husband. So let him not fall into temptation. He's human. As I say that, even me myself, sometimes I need my husband back. Because in your head is programmed. Yes. I'm like a computer. I programmed my system. Only when I see the one I love, the system has to come up, back up. When I'm not next to him, the system is down. Yes, virus don't enter. The system don't go down, my sister. When my husband is next to me, new software don't enter. I reconnect. Oh God. Oh. It can only be God. It can only be God. It's not easy. I don't even pray for anyone to be in a long distance relationship. No. 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 Especially if it involves children. No. I wouldn't wish it for any woman. It's single mother 101. Another reason, progress. Progress. Because according to the research made by United States, it's because of lack of progress that many marriages are broken. It's not about cheating, but even progress. I'll give a break. I'll come back. Thank you. Yes, I'm back. I'm talking about the secrets, how to keep a long distance relationship. So another reason is progress. Research has shown that if there is no progress in a human life, maybe spiritual, financial, business-wise, it is not good, it's not healthy. Even marriage will not be sweet. Oh. Come on. What I mean by progress, now like me who's in the long distance relationship, my husband is there, I'm here. Come on. Each January and December is still the same. No progress in your life. You're not educating yourself. Maybe you're not even losing weight. Dress-wise, wisdom-wise. You're not developing your husband. Maybe sit down and tell him, oh, today we are going to... Let's plan. How? Okay. Maybe how to build the house. Maybe how to save. Maybe to do business. Maybe... Come on, progress that man. They say behind a successful man, there is always a woman. Do something. Don't just sit down and wait for that man when he will come back. Do something for yourself. Move forward. Is it spiritual? Move forward. Financially, do something. Go and work. Not be on benefit and sit down on it. No, go and work. Academic-wise, go and study. There's so many free education out there. Do something. Personal life, progress. Relationship, progress. Work on yourself. Work on yourself to grow spiritually, to grow emotionally, to grow physically, to grow financially, to grow. At the same time, trying as much as possible to bridge that gap. To bridge that gap. I am very soon. I'll make a video when that time comes, when the gap is bridged, which is very soon. Okay, I'll talk to you guys. Hold on. Hey guys, welcome back to Talk with Nora. So today, as I told you, I'm just talking about myself and the secret of long distance relationship, because I'm in one relationship, and mine is not planned. It's a circumstance. But I've talked about the reasons, the secret of how to keep a long distance relationship. Number one, communication. Okay, let me make it number one. Number one, God. I don't know you guys, but for me, if it wasn't for God is being in it. I don't know, because it's not easy. Long distance marriage is not easy. And I'm going to advise someone out there, don't give up. Keep on. Take it as an opportunity to grow yourself. Take it as an opportunity to develop yourself. Take it as an opportunity to search for who you are. Trust me, when I was with my husband, because of the love, and every weekend we are out here, out here, out here, out there, out there, maybe I wouldn't have known who I am. Maybe I wouldn't have known God as much as I know him. I'm taking it as an opportunity to grow myself, to find myself, to be independent, to develop, to grow spiritually, to grow independently, to be strong, not to be a yes woman. Maybe if my husband was here, I would be just yes, 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 yes. Because he allowed me during my relationship. He didn't want me to work, just to sit at home, look after the kids, and for him to work and provide everything. What if it would have been like that? Would I be happy in the long run? Maybe deep down I would have got sad that I'm not doing what I love. So, if it happens, either circumstantial or planned, don't see it in a negative way. It's still a relationship. It's just a few things there and there. Yes, yes, yes. But please, it's sweet. If God is in it, who can be against it? There's a few ups and downs here, down there, down there. Trust me, I can write a book. I've seen it. It's not easy to be in a long distance relationship. But God, and it's God. My number one is God, number two, God, number two, three, God, number four, God. Everything I would say about long distance relationship, God, 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 God. Because he gave me the grace, he gave me the peace, he gave me the joy. The joy I have, the love I have for my children, for my husband, is the respect I have for him is another level. Do you know, it's like you really have to appreciate. It's not something I would wish for anyone, I've told you, but it comes with its wrongs and goods. Second thing is communication. Communicate, but at the same time, give that man a break. If it's a woman, don't over call them. Where are you? Oh yeah, where are you at home? It's 10 o'clock. Where are you? Are you with that man? Come on. Are you with that woman? They told me, they showed me. Communication, give that man the sense. If you don't have trust me, you may get depression. So I'm taking you back to God. If you have God, everything is solved. Trust me. I am one of those women with peace. One of those women with joy. One of those women. Don't you see me? Do I look like someone who's suffering? Spiritually, emotionally? No. The one who's in me is stronger than anything. He has given me joy. He has given me love. He has given me hope. Because I know that my husband, whatever he is, he loves me. He's not going anywhere. Yes. Yes. He's mine. Yes. If God be for me, who can be against me? If God is with me, whom shall I fear? If God is for you, still He has adored me. I am strong, I am loved, I am Yes, yes. I said long distance relationship. I don't wish it for anyone. But you go through all these things after 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. That's life. Number 3, set ground rules. Number 4, yes, I'm a born again. Yes, but still, those love tricks. Still, send your husband gifts. Send him something. Still show the love. Call him. Oh, sweetheart, where are you? Oh, honey. You know, still play those roles of a woman, no matter how far it is. You don't want she devil to start calling your husband sweetheart. Don't allow that space there. You understand? Still speak that name you gave him, still call it to him, okay? Let that love burn. Let it, as I said before, let it be like an opportunity for you to develop yourself, to find yourself. Soul search, spiritual search, wisdom search, develop. Maybe if you wanted to be a fashion designer, this is the time for you to grow and be one. If you wanted to be a priest, this is the time for you, with no one putting pressure on you. It's a time for you to develop yourself. Whatever you wanted to be, this is the time to develop that little thing. Those desires you always wanted. But because now you don't have anyone putting on pressure on you, or what time are you going to come home? Yes, but still have respect. This is the time to develop your career. To develop your inner you. This is the time. During that distance, do what your heart desires. Be yourself. And you never know. Maybe it's working down there. This is the time when it comes back and you're a millionaire. Because you found who you are. You've developed yourself. You've built that little money, maybe it sends you back home. That's the time for you to use that money to make yourself someone. Don't just sit at home and eat food because they're sending you those small pounds or those small whatever dollar. This is a time when even you can build a mansion and your husband will be like, where did this woman get this money from? It's a time to develop yourself. Take it as an opportunity and be someone. Trust me. Long distance relationship, I'll finalize. They work. They can work and they work. If you said to yourself, if you sit down and lay everything down with your partner, with your husband or boyfriend, long distance relationship work. Let them not lie to you. There's a few hips and bumps there, but even relationship of people who are next to each other, still they have bumps and bumps and bumps and mountain and river. So, yes, the time when it's cold and you want that hug, when time when you're in and you want that hug, there's nothing lasts forever. Nothing is permanent. That too shall pass. Those 10 years shall come to an end. Even those who climb mountain, they still come down, don't they? Nothing lasts forever. Even if it happened by circumstance, or by the government, or by sickness that someone went for treatment, or by work, or a pastor going to somewhere that deployed you to maybe Africa, and your family has to stay, you have to go and serve God. See it as an opportunity, both of you. This is the time to know who you are. Trust me. Oh, the first years, when it happens, they're like hell. It may even take you 4 years before even you realize, okay, this thing, it's high time I settle down and find out who I am. What do I want? Who is Nora? Am I going to be here waiting until when that man comes? No. Who am I? Then start finding who you are. And make that person proud. Make that person be wanting to run back. Make that person appreciate you. I have 3 children. But trust me, even those who have husband and wife, they ask me how you do it. It all comes to God. That man there, I don't play with him. Oh, I love him. Oh, how I love him. Oh, I love him. I don't play with God. No. I don't joke. I don't joke with God. I die for him. Okay. He's not, his spirit is in me. I don't play with Jesus. I don't play with him. Because without him, I am nothing. I am nothing. So guys, I'm sorry that if it comes to talking about Jesus, about God, I'll have to tell you one day. During that process of this situation I'm in and I'm going through, I got to meet the one and only mighty God. So guys, I'll tell you about that in another video about myself. Sit with Nora. Thank you for watching. Remember, long distance relationship work. So those are the secrets of long distance relationship. I love you guys and God bless you. Thank you. Oh, I'm crying the tears of joy.